Clayton.
I set this here. My name is Scott Clayton. I'm here to tell you about my sister in heaven, Ruby McPeters. How she was left to die in agony in Hood County Jail in 2018, 8 months pregnant after a C-section. The autopsy is brutal in its clarity. Postpartum Clostridium sordelli endometriosis and sepsis, a rare toxin-driven infection that shuts down organs in hours. It is preventable with prompt surgical debridement and ICU support. Ruby got neither. She was arrested on a non-violent charge. She was an exact match for CCQ, continuity of care query, meaning the jail knew she was high risk, and they did nothing. For 5 years, the sheriff hid her death from the Texas Attorney General, violating state law. Only when advocates forced a report in 2023 did I learn the truth. Ruby's name isn't even in the state's maternity mortality database. She was erased. Here's what the Texas Rangers documented. After her C-section, the attending physician refused to discharge her back to the jail. A jail captain called a second doctor to overrule him and forced her return. For 2 full days, Ruby begged for help while breathing in excruciating abdominal pain. Guards ignored her. Nurses turned away. This is deliberate indifference under color of law, a civil rights violation that killed her. 3 days after Ruby died, an NIH study dropped a bombshell. Early surgical intervention cuts mortality from this infection by 12.5%. Now it's around 50%. 3 days, Ruby missed it by 72 hours. But here's a miracle no one in that jail could have predicted. They booked her as inmate 1809-422, a non-violent charge, a pregnant body they treated as disposable. That should have been the end of her story. Instead, it was the beginning. In the silence after her scream stopped, something shifted. Advocates who never met her began whispering her name. Lawmakers who never held her hand read the Rangers report and felt the floor drop out. Mothers in county jails across Texas started asking, what if that had been me? Ruby became more than a victim. She became a martyr. Her autopsy file, once buried, now sits at the desk of legislators. Her CCQ match, once ignored, now fuels training manuals for every intake officer in the state. Her 2 days of unheard pleas echo into the maternal health mortality rider you just passed. The one that mandates this commission to study the 300 to 500 pregnant women booked into Texas jails every month. They tried to erase her. Instead, she rewrote the law. Ruby McPeters, inmate 1809-0422, is no longer a number. She's the patron saint of every pregnant woman in custody. Her pain purchased the conscience of a system. Her silence forced 1,000 voices to speak. That's why I'm here before this commission under the rider of her death birth. Let Ruby's transformation be complete. Turn her sainthood into salvation for the living. Demand real-time CCQ enforcement. Demand independent medical overrides ban. Demand zero tolerance for denying surgery to postpartum mothers in custody. Because the next woman who walks through those doors pregnant, let her meet St. Ruby, not the silence that killed her. Thank you.
Thank you.